Karmic relationships are like mirrors, reflecting back the parts of you that you've tried so hard to hide. Each interaction, every argument, every tear feels like a relentless push, forcing you to confront yourself. You might wonder why this relationship feels like an uphill battle, yet something in you knows there's a deeper reason. It's not about punishment. It's about growth, about facing the raw, unhealed parts of yourself. And when you stop resisting, when you surrender to the lessons your karma holds, you embark on a soul journey like no other. This journey might be longer, yes. The path may twist and turn, taking you through valleys of self-doubt and peaks of revelation. But in the end, every step is worth it. When you choose your karmic partner over your twin flame, you're not rejecting love. You're preparing for it. You're walking through the fires of transformation. Your twin flame doesn't disappear in the distance. They're like the North Star, quietly waiting as you gather your strength, your wisdom, and your inner truth. In that silence, your connection only grows stronger until the day comes when you are truly ready to meet them again, whole, complete, and fearless. In karmic relationships, the concept of self-worth is not just a fleeting feeling. It becomes a life lesson you must learn over and over again, each time at a deeper level. You might find yourself in situations where you feel like you're constantly compromising, questioning your value, or even wondering why you're not enough. This is where the real alchemy begins. A karmic partner has a unique ability to reflect back to you every doubt, every insecurity, every hidden belief you hold about your worth. It's painful, yes, but in that pain lies the key to transformation. Imagine a piece of raw gold. It's beautiful in its essence, but it's not yet refined. To become the purest version of itself, that gold must be melted down in the crucible, the impurities burned away. That's what a karmic relationship does for your self-worth. It places you in the heat of discomfort until you begin to shed those old layers of self-doubt and step into the realization of your true value. Each time you choose yourself, each time you set a boundary or stand up for what you deserve, you are slowly reclaiming your power. You begin to see that worth isn't something granted by others. It's something that comes from within. This is crucial for your twin flame connection because your twin flame will not complete you. They will mirror your wholeness. To stand beside them as an equal, you need to know your worth deeply and unapologetically. Karmic relationships give you this gift, albeit through difficult lessons. As you burn away the illusions of unworthiness, you start to embody a love for yourself that no external force can shake. This self-worth becomes the foundation for the unconditional love of a twin flame union, where both souls meet each other as reflections of their truest, most authentic selves. In this way, your karmic relationship is not just a trial. It's a necessary preparation for the sacred love that awaits with your twin flame. Only by first knowing your worth can you experience the deep, unwavering love that a twin flame connection offers. In karmic relationships, the shadow self, the hidden, often unacknowledged aspects of your being, comes into sharp focus. These are the parts of yourself that you've pushed down, rejected, or refused to confront. Whether it's fear, jealousy, anger, or deep-seated insecurities, your karmic partner seems to have a way of bringing them all to the surface. This isn't a coincidence, it's by design. Karmic partners serve as catalysts for your deepest healing by forcing you to look at the parts of yourself you'd rather avoid. Think of it as a dance with your shadow. In this dance, your karmic partner acts as both your partner and mirror, leading you into spaces within yourself that you've kept locked away. They may trigger old wounds, past traumas, or negative patterns that you thought you'd moved beyond. But here's the thing. Until you face your shadow, you can never be truly free. Your karmic relationship is the stage on which this confrontation plays out, pushing you to integrate these hidden aspects of yourself and transform them into sources of strength and wisdom. Why is this necessary for your twin flame union? Because your twin flame is your mirror at a soul level. To fully experience the depth of love and connection with them, you must first know yourself, both the light and the dark. Only by embracing your shadow can you become whole, and only a whole soul can truly unite with their twin flame. The shadow is not something to be feared. It's a part of you that holds immense power once it's acknowledged and integrated. This is the alchemical process of union. Through your karmic relationship, you come to terms with your shadow self, and in doing so, you prepare yourself for the intensity and purity of a twin flame connection. Imagine a seed that cannot fully bloom until it breaks through the darkness of the soil. Your shadow work is that darkness, and the love you seek is the blossom that comes from embracing it. By working through your shadow in your karmic relationship, you are not only healing, but also evolving into the version of yourself that is capable of handling the profound love and spiritual connection of a twin flame union. Your twin flame will not complete you. They will meet you as an equal, and only when you've integrated all aspects of yourself can you truly be ready for that kind of soul-deep relationship. Karmic relationships are rarely stable or predictable. They often feel like riding a wave. Just when you think you've found balance, the tide shifts. The constant change, the unexpected twists, and the emotional highs and lows can feel exhausting, leaving you questioning why this relationship is so turbulent. But there's a profound lesson hidden in the chaos. Karma is teaching you how to adapt, how to flow with life's uncertainties, and ultimately, how to trust the process. Adaptability is one of the most critical lessons you'll learn in a karmic relationship. Unlike the smooth sailing of a harmonious partnership, karmic dynamics challenge you to let go of control. You're forced to face situations that don't go according to your plan, pushing you out of your comfort zone and into the unknown. This is where real growth happens. The karmic partner is like a wave itself, constantly changing its direction, testing your ability to stay grounded amidst the unpredictability. Why is this essential for a twin flame union? Twin flame connections are not static. They are dynamic, ever-evolving spiritual journeys. As you and your twin flame grow and transform, your relationship will shift and adapt. To fully embrace the depth of this connection, you must be willing to change along with it. Karmic relationships prepare you for this by teaching you how to let go of rigid expectations and embrace the flow of life. Think of a river. It doesn't fight the rocks or the twists in its path. It flows around them, adapting to every curve and obstacle. In the same way, karmic relationships teach you how to ride the waves of change without losing your center. This adaptability is essential when it comes to your twin flame, because their presence in your life will not be about comfort. It will be about growth, transformation, and spiritual evolution. The adaptability you gain through your karmic lessons helps you to remain fluid and open in the face of the profound shifts that a twin flame journey brings. Moreover, karma teaches you the divine timing of life. Sometimes things don't happen as quickly as you'd like. You may wonder why you haven't reunited with your twin flame yet. The karmic relationship teaches you to trust that everything happens at the right time. By learning to embrace the present moment, no matter how unpredictable or challenging it may be, you align yourself with the natural rhythm of the universe. When you trust in this timing, you open yourself up to the perfect unfolding of your twin flame reunion, knowing that every step, every wave is bringing you closer to that divine union. Karmic relationships can be some of the most painful experiences of your life, pushing you to the brink of your emotional capacity. Yet, in the depths of this pain, a remarkable lesson unfolds, the lesson of compassion. It's through these intense connections that you learn to open your heart, not only to others, but also to yourself. Karmic relationships often act like magnifying glasses, intensifying your pain, your flaws, and your struggles. But rather than leaving you in despair, they offer you the opportunity to see beyond the suffering and cultivate a deeper understanding of what it means to truly love. In a karmic relationship, you are forced to confront the humanity of both yourself and your partner. You see each other's brokenness, imperfections, and vulnerabilities. This raw exposure can hurt, but it is also a powerful catalyst for compassion. Instead of harboring resentment, you begin to see your partner not as someone who intentionally causes pain, but as a soul working through their own karma, just like you. This realization fosters empathy and forgiveness, helping you understand that the challenges you face are opportunities for growth rather than sources of bitterness. But the compassion you develop doesn't stop with your partner, it radiates inward. One of the greatest gifts of a karmic relationship is learning to forgive yourself. In the process of navigating the emotional roller coaster, you make mistakes, you react out of fear, and you fall short of your ideals. And yet, through all this, you learn to offer yourself grace. You begin to see that perfection isn't required for love, only an open heart is. This compassion for yourself is vital because it allows you to heal from the inside out, preparing you for the unconditional love of a twin flame union. Why is compassion such an important lesson for the twin flame journey? Twin flame relationships are spiritual partnerships that require deep emotional and spiritual maturity. Both you and your twin flame will go through phases of growth, healing, and transformation. To navigate this journey together, you will need the ability to love each other through all stages of development, no matter how difficult or uncomfortable they may be. Compassion acts as the glue that holds the twin flame union together, allowing both partners to honor each other's growth without judgment or fear. Imagine compassion as the soil in which the seeds of your twin flame connection are planted. Without it, the relationship cannot take root, cannot grow, and cannot bear the fruit of divine love. The compassion you develop through your karmic relationship teaches you to hold space for both yourself and your twin flame as you navigate the complexities of your soul's journeys. It is this deep, unwavering compassion that allows you to love beyond the pain, beyond the challenges, and beyond the imperfections, paving the way for a union that is as profound as it is unbreakable. Karmic relationships test the limits of your patience, your forgiveness, and most importantly, your ability to love without conditions. These relationships often push you to a breaking point where you must decide whether to close off your heart or open it wider than ever before. In the face of the difficulties karmic partnerships present, you begin to understand that love is not simply a fleeting emotion tied to specific behaviors or outcomes. It's a state of being. It's about learning to love despite the imperfections, the conflicts, and the pain. This is the ultimate lesson that karmic relationships teach you: how to embrace unconditional love. In a karmic relationship, you might find yourself loving someone even when they don't meet your expectations, even when the connection feels challenging or strained. This is where the transformation occurs. Karmic partners can act as mirrors, reflecting back to you all the conditions you've placed on love. I will love you if you don't hurt me, or I will love you only when you fulfill my needs. But as the relationship unfolds, you begin to see that true love, unconditional love, goes beyond those limitations. You learn that love is not something you give or withhold based on someone else's actions. It's something you embody within yourself. Why is this critical for a twin flame union? Twin flame connections are based on an eternal, soul-deep love that transcends conditions and expectations. The love between twin flames is not transactional. It's not about what you can give or take from one another. Instead, it's a reflection of the divine love that exists within each of you, a love that simply is, regardless of circumstances. To fully experience this, you must first learn to embody unconditional love within yourself. This is the foundation of your twin flame union. Karmic relationships give you the opportunity to practice this kind of love, even when it feels difficult or impossible. Imagine love as a flame that burns steadily within you, regardless of the storm raging outside. Karmic relationships are like those storms, testing whether your flame can stay lit, even in the harshest conditions. When you learn to love without needing anything in return, without attaching expectations or demands, you are ready for the profound transcendent love that comes with your twin flame. Unconditional love doesn't mean tolerating harmful behavior or sacrificing your boundaries. Rather, it means recognizing that love exists beyond ego-driven desires. It means loving someone, including yourself, with a deep sense of compassion and acceptance. In your twin flame journey, there will be moments of growth, moments when you are both evolving at different speeds. The unconditional love you've cultivated in your karmic relationship will allow you to navigate these periods with grace, knowing that love isn't something that fluctuates with circumstances, but something that anchors you both through every phase of your soul's evolution. This love is the very essence of your twin flame connection. It's not about perfection or the absence of challenges. It's about embracing the eternal bond you share beyond any conditions or trials. Through your karmic experiences, you develop the capacity to hold this kind of love, preparing you for the moment when your twin flame journey reaches its full divine union. By choosing your karmic partner, you're not turning your back on your twin flame. Instead, you are walking the path that leads you to them. Every karmic lesson learned, every shadow faced, brings you one step closer to that divine reunion. This journey is not linear, but it's perfectly orchestrated by the universe. And when the time is right, when your soul is ready, your twin flame will be there, just as they have always been, waiting for you to step into the union you were destined for.